Hey horror fans, welcome to another video from me, Rayzor of the Horror Syndicate. And today we're going to be doing a kind of a walkthrough. I'm going to show off my horror room. Now, somebody requested in the comments a couple weeks ago in one of the videos if I could show off the horror room. And one of these days I'd like to do a like a walkthrough of every movie I have, because I've got 5 shelves full of DVDs, Blu-rays, from indie movies to the ones we know and love, all kinds of stuff. And I'd like to go through and kind of talk about them, show off my favorites. That might be a massive video. I might have to do a live stream from whatever to show off the collection, but it's going to be a big one if I do it. And then tonight we're going to talk about what's on the walls, and then that's about it. Because I'm not a collectible guy. I don't get figurines, if you will. I do buy Star Wars stuff because I'm a huge Star Wars fan. I get a lot of DC, Superman, Batman type of stuff as well. I'm a big comic book guy. I do write comics, as a matter of fact. Operation Eclipse for Unparalleled Comics, and many more, really. So check them out if you do. Unparalleled Comics right now. That's all I got right now. I'll see you on the other side, so we'll get through the walkthrough. And let me know what you think in the comments. Hit the like button if you like seeing my collection. Hit that subscribe button if you want more, because who doesn't want more horror content? From a huge horror fan, a big Italian horror fan. I got the Beyond shirt going on right now. And you know what? Hey, I'll tell you what. I know it's not a huge deal for you. Maybe not for you. For me, if we get 25 likes on this video, I will do I'll show off all my horror shirts, because I think I have a lot. I think somewhere in the vicinity of 40, maybe. I'll show them off, do a YouTube video of all my horror shirts, because I have a lot. And it's not all like Freddy and Jason and Michael Myers. I've got the Beyond and a few other Italian horror favorite shirts that I got from places like Paul Bearer Press or wherever. You know, one of my favorites is, and check them out on Facebook, is T-Villain. They do like 4 or 5 different shirts a week. It used to be a different shirt a day, but now it's like 4 or 5 different shirts, and they're all from various artists, and I do believe the artists get paid for their work, which is really outstanding. So check out T-Villain if you will. Right now we're going to check out the horror room. And again, it's a work in progress. I'm sorry if it's a mess, because it is kind of a mess. I did straighten up a little bit, but there's a lot to do in here, as there always will forever. And okay, that's it. One of the problems with doing this video is there's a lot of glass in here, so there's going to be a lot of glare. But I'll start here and see. You can see it creeping in. There it is. That's the ceiling fan. So this is the logo. The original art is done by Jay Sloan. He did the art for the Horror Syndicate logo and then did digital stuff with it. Put in color on it. And this is our Halloween logo, which you'll see in October. Pretty badass. And you can see Jay signed it. This is original art. This is the art, not just a copy or a scan. I'm a big fan of Sean Clark's Horror's Hallowed Grounds. So I got the sticker. I have a shirt. Big fan of Sean. He does what most of us horror fans do, and he gets to see places. This is an air freshener. A Horror Syndicate air freshener somebody made for me. I think it was Hannah Kruger. That's a dirty mark on the wall. And so is this. This room actually used to be my son's my son's game room, actually. So moving on to posters, and I don't have a vendor specifically who I bought these posters from, and I will show you the posters in my living room as well. But these posters were all bought at Horror Hound at various times, or Days of the Dead, Indianapolis, because that's the one I go to. So I'm a huge fan of Friday the 13th, of course. So I got as close to original poster art as I could. This is a disappointment. It's a very, very bad print job, bad scan. Same thing with Final Chapter. So I need to, Jason Lives, so I need to rebuy that one to make them look a lot better. This one's really good, and so is Part 8. Now, if you're asking and wondering why I don't have Jason Goes to Hell up, I wanted the original Paramount 8 up on my wall, and there's that fan. In the corner, we've got the Romero Classics, Night of the Living Dead, Dawn of the Dead, Day of the Dead. Yeah, good stuff. And unfortunately, I'm losing wall space to stupid fucking blinds. Right underneath Friday the 13th, my favorite horror film series, Elm Street. And the reason they're below Friday the 13th is during my videos for the Horror Syndicate podcast, THS Discourse, you can see these, and you can't see the Friday the 13th ones. I'm a bigger Elm Street fan. And again, I have a problem here. These are full bleeds, as you can see. This is not, so I need a better version of the Part 4 poster, which I do have a one sheet upstairs in my bedroom, but we're not going in there. This is another one I need to get another copy of, but it'll do for now. And plus, I'm the only one who sees them, really. Yeah, Miss Freddy's dead. Big fan of Wes Craven's Elm Street series, even though he really had nothing to do. And this is just a filler. I don't really care for this movie all that much. I could get the remake, I guess, but no. And then we move on to Fulci. Fulci's Zombie. Big fan. The Gates of Hell, or City of the Living Dead. And then The Beyond. Really, really cool stuff. And those fucking blinds. There's a sliding glass door that goes out in my backyard. And there's a TV here, too. So, yep. So that's the poster wall. As you can see, going across. And starting off, there's the door over there. There's the door if you want to leave. Get the fuck out. And a smoke detector. Anyway. Yeah, so that's it. Again, I apologize for the damn glare from the damn ceiling fan, but this is a cool piece I got from Days of the Dead a couple years ago, and it's, I guess it's kind of an instruction piece for the lament configuration. That was really cool. I've got an autograph here from Paul T. Taylor. He played Pinhead in Hellraiser Judgment, and please no judgment. I haven't met Doug Bradley yet, but this is kind of the Pinhead Hellraiser area. Ah! There's Pinhead. I don't remember who made this. If this is an NECA or what. Sorry if it's a little fuzzy. Now these are from Drew Marvick, director of Pool Party Massacre. He sent these out to me because I'm a cool guy. And there's the door again. But anyway, we'll move on to autographs. No, something else. I am a big supporter of indie horror, and this is from a movie called Volumes of Blood with various directors. It's a anthology. And this mask was in Nathan Thomas Miller. If you watch our show, he was on the show for a long time. And it's signed by him and Justin Mabry. He created the mask. But it's pretty cool. Volumes of Blood, check it out. Now everybody knows Friday the 13th. So we've got... that sign up there was from that Halloween store, Spirit. And then these masks are from a buddy of mine. His name's Frankie Carter, Barlow's Boutique. He paints these masks by hand. So we've got the original Part 3 mask, and then going down the line, you've got the battle-damaged Part 4 mask, the final chapter. Roy Burns, of course. Let's give Roy a little bit more respect, please. And then the Jason Lives mask that was actually in C.J. Graham's hands at one point. And then, of course, I got this Camp Crystal Lake sign. The only thing that bothers me about this sign is it says Friday the 13th, but it's from Spirit, so. And then this is really cool, just like the lament configuration thing, just newspaper clippings from Friday the 13th that I believe we're seeing on screen. And then the time he posed for a picture. And then over here we've got the other masks. The Part 7 mask, which is between that and the Part 6 mask, my favorite. The Jason Takes Manhattan. And the Freddy vs. Jason, just really cool. Now this was actually part of a giveaway that we did back in 2018. We were trying to get to 15,000 likes on Facebook, and we still haven't gotten there, believe it or not. So go like the page. But since we didn't get there, I didn't give away the mask. I kept it for myself, and you know what? I don't care. We didn't get there. I said 15,000. We didn't do it. So yeah, there's a light in the way there. Sorry, now we're getting all... I don't know what the hell. There we go. Sorry about that. That's my little Friday the 13th wall. Now here are autographs and closet doors. How about that? So go. Not many. I know there's a lot of people that have a lot more. I know I have friends who had a whole wall, but we've got Lisa Wilcox from Dream Master. And then I wish she would put Greetings from Hell, but she didn't. Tuesday Night. Amanda Wiss from A Nightmare on Elm Street. And guess what she loves? Yeah, she loves the Horror Syndicate. Sorry if that was blurry before. And then we've got Lisa Zane, who is yummy. She is really pretty in person, too, and still, to this day. And Kincaid, Ken Sagos did not want to put that, but hey, Kruger, pussy. And then I did get the Sid Haig just before he passed away. Fuck your mama. And then we've got, this actually is for my son also, Reynolds, Heather Langenkamp. And I got to tell you, I was so nervous when I met her. She's kind of a hero of mine. Speaking of heroes. Lick my plate, you dog dick. Bill Moseley's awesome. Got a great story about him. And yeah, I like, and you can see me, hi. I like the Paranormal Activity movies for the most part. And Katie is underratedly gorgeous in my opinion. And then the lovely PJ Souls. She was surprised when I asked her to sign with This Is Going Nowhere. Because I always thought that was funny when she said that in the movie. And then her senior picture, of course. PJ, she was such a sweet lady. Melinda Clark was insane, but I love Return of the Living Dead 3 and Julie. So, this one is X-rated. Anyway, those are my autographs. Not many, but they count. I do have my Friday the 13th Crystal Lake Memories book I'm going to show off here in a second. So, unfortunately, on the floor at the moment. And unfortunately, this happened. This got ripped at some point, and I think it was when I took it to the conventions, because I was taking this to conventions with me to get it signed, and I didn't think to leave the dust cover at home, so I'm going to have to buy another copy at some point. But I'm using this as a yearbook, so the outside, the exterior of it actually looks like it's in pretty decent shape. But anyway, here we go. I got some great signatures from Adrian King. Put some quotes in there. Paul from Part 2. Amy Steele. Got Shelley. He's actually the first one to autograph this book, and he spelled Higgins Haven wrong. And then we've got my good friend Adam Marcus. And yes, I mean that. When I saw him at Horror Hound, he came around the table and gave me a great big hug. So then we've got Kane Hodder. I decided Jason's are going to be all in gold. We've got Steve Dash, which I'm very happy I got, because he passed away not long after. What a great guy. And then Warrington Gillette, who saw Steve Dash's name and decided to make his extra big and douchey, because he's kind of a douche. And my favorite, CJ. Hell yeah. And then we flipped the page, and Tom Savini signed right under the Crystal Lake sign. So I thought that was really cool. So yeah, I would suggest doing. I'm not going to spend too much time on my Blu-rays, but this is kind of my corner of shame. You can see it's corners right below the Hellraiser stuff. And these are basically not shameful, it's just duplicates, DVDs mostly, some other things that don't necessarily belong in my collection. The big question is, True Blood, which I did like the show, Angel, Buffy, and Supernatural, do they belong in the horror room? That is the question. So, let me know in the comments. Over here, well, you've seen the man and the hats, but not in any really order. This is kind of a dump shelf, really, and then the Alien movies are there for filler, because I have, other stuff. And then there's the indie shelf. So, get some of the stuff from ScreamTeamReleasing.com. And then I've got an absurd amount of Wild Eye Releasing. These movies generally are the worst of the worst. Some of them might be good. I don't know. I've only seen a handful of them. Like I've seen Mrs. Claus, Bone Jangles, Clownado, Velocipaster, Bone Hill Road. What else did I see? There's one missing. Anyway, it's a shitty movie anyway. Killer Camp Out. Oh, there it is. It's there. So All Strippers and Acid Bath are terrible. Anyway, so you got some Rob Zombie movies. Just really no order right now. I'm just trying to get everything in order. If you hear that sliding, that's my foot on the carpet. One thing that's out of control is posters, extra posters. There's tons of them. Inside here are indie horror posters and different posters I've got from different conventions. That movie I don't think ever got made. I forgot what it's called. I'm not going to pull it out. Ah! Texas Chainsaw Massacre poster. Oh, I did not show off my living room. You know what that is. The sleeper. And over here, you got the main man. We've got Halloween, Scream Factory. Whoop. Friday the 13th, Scream Factory. See the... Yup. Scream Factory. Scream Factory. There's my Elm Street movies. Where the fuck is the Scream Factory? Alright. I also have a NECA, NECA, whatever, Elm Street glove. It's, it's whatever. I can't afford to buy one. Oh, this sign is from Spirit. I can't afford to pay, you know, a couple $100 for those, so it'll do. One of my favorite pieces. This is also one of my favorite pieces. This is also one of my favorite pieces. But, good stuff. Lots of good movies. Lots of good movies. There's my humidor. Yeah, you got Romero flicks, and that's under that. You got some slasher stuff. Probably going way too fast. I just don't want to spend too much time on this stuff because I'm going to do a full video, break it down shelf by shelf maybe, and explain my madness. There's no method to it. Got Italian horror, big fan. Yeah, my collection's getting bigger and bigger. There's some down here too. And it rolls into Scream Factory. And on the bottom shelf, The Fly, The Walking Dead, which I did like. I'm a bigger fan of the comic series. Channel Zero is a good show. I wish there were more seasons of. Scream Queens wasn't bad. It was fun, silly. Season 2 should be on DVD, but it's not. And they should have had more. I love Emma Roberts, and she's in American Horror Story. Oh, thought I hit pause. Got Universal monsters going into a Hammer Horror. I'm a big fan of both. It's all kinds of shit. I am a horror movie whore, if you will. I believe at last count I had well over 800. Got Children of the Corn, gotta have some children. Oh, you gotta have Puppet Master. Gotta have it. What are these? Oh, I do have a business card. Check it out. Rayzor! What a fuckstick. The Omen. I wish Scream Factory would release a box set for The Exorcist because I'm a fan and they've released 2 and 3. Let's get the rest of them. And moving on, this is the last little bit I'll show you. Then you'll look at my ugly face again. Jaws. Well, I hope you liked what you saw. If not, show us your horror collection. Go to Facebook and show us on our Facebook. As a matter of fact, there is a Horror Syndicate group where you can join and post whatever the hell you want. Please join if you're on Facebook. Check us out on Facebook. Check us out on Twitter. Go to thehorrorsyndicate.com. Read all of our articles. So many lists. If you're a list person, that is the place to be. Not to mention we've done horror reviews. We've done just articles. Seth, one of our guys, he does breakdowns of scrapped scripts for sequels, like the Halloween sequels, that like Halloween Returns. I don't know if you remember, that was supposed to come out in like 2017, 2016. He did a breakdown of that. The script that the original part 4 for Halloween 4, that's on there. All kinds of great content on thehorrorsyndicate.com. Thanks for liking the video. If you did, remember I will do a shirt video if I get 25 likes on this video. If not, I may fucking do it anyway. Anyway, go check out thehorrorsyndicate.com and subscribe to this now. We'll see you next time.